Being born in the Bronx during the crack epidemic era did two things. It would either make you or break you. See, I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be a statistic. I was supposed to become a teenage mom. I was supposed to remain on poverty. All the things that were around me were broken. Broken families, broken friends, friends addicted to drugs. But there was something powerful. It was a harsh reality, but I knew that there was more. See, one day, a friend of mine, one of my best friends, her name was Q. And she and I would just walk around and play play basketball. And everyone knew wherever Q was, A was. Wherever A was, Q was. She would ask the questions, I would have the answers. So one day we're walking and we're just hanging out. And she says to me, hey, A. I go, what's up, Q? She says, I have to tell you something. I said, okay. She says, I think I want to sell crack. I'm thinking to myself, sell crack? Why don't we just sell Barbies? I'm like, you can't sell crack. This is crazy. But allow me to tell you Q's story. See, Q, unfortunately, had a mom and a dad who were addicted to drugs. And Q's mother would take her to the crack houses. And she would sit there by herself while her mother did her thing. And she would see how the drugs were made. And in her mind, for that second, she thought that that was her only way out. That was her way out of poverty, that would be her way out of the Bronx. And when she told me this, I said, Q, no. She said, yes, this is the only way out for me. And then something hit me. That was her reality. That was in front of her. And she felt like she had no way out. But something was different for me. I looked at that moment, as young as I was. We were about 10 and she was like, I was 10 and she was 11. And I thought to myself, despite the reality that I am living, it is not my destiny. Despite the reality that you are living, it is not your destiny. See, I don't know what reality you're living. I don't know if fear of failure, of not being good enough, or self-hate, or just saying to yourself, is it even possible? Is it even possible for me to dream big? No one cares about me. But I'm here to tell you, despite the reality that you are living, it is not your destiny. See, and I would live to really understand that. So one day, I started dating this guy, and I was absolutely in love with him until reality hit, until he hit me across my face. See, I don't stand before you just as a mother, a wife, an actor, an author. I am a survivor of teen dating violence. And one day, this man that I thought I loved made a choice to hurt me physically and emotionally, almost to the point where he took my life. That was the reality. I was in an abusive relationship and I thought, this is it. This is my legacy. No one will know me ever. But then something clicked. And I knew that I had to get out. I knew that despite the reality, that despite the fact that he was hitting me, despite the fact that I was so ashamed that my mother and my father didn't raise me as this young woman, I knew that my destiny was greater. Your destiny is greater. You were destined for greatness. You were destined for power. You were destined for purpose. You were created to make a change. And I took back my voice and I made the most powerful choice, and that was to live. So whatever it is that you're going through, whatever is in front of you, what's ever facing you that you are so afraid, you just put your feet down and you say, despite the reality that I am living, it is not my destiny.